What's up, guys? We're back. In today's video, we're going to be telling you guys about our top most proud moment of being a walk-on or a college football player, and then also the most memorable funny moment that we have, being on the football team. So my name is Raterman. This is Nick Simi, and we're both from Ohio State. Both were walk-ons there.
Yep.
We walked on the team together, actually. And yeah, we're going to share some of our stories and experiences with you guys in today's video. So Nick, kick us off with your most proud, memorable moment of being a walk-on.
I'd say most proud moment. So we walked on. We both had one season there. So we worked all winter, spring, summer. Leading into the season after camp, and I kind of had a few injuries. Banged up a little bit after camp.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit down about that, because I wasn't able to practice at my full capacity and whatnot, and I was in the training room a lot. But I think it was against Maryland. I was actually able to get in for several plays. I think it was about 9 or 10, which might not sound a lot, but, to me.
A lot for D1, top of the nation program.
Yeah, so when defensive line coach called my name, I was there, and he's like, I want you to go in. Obviously, we were up big at that time in the second half. And first play, I remember, looking over the sideline, for the play, and I think I blacked out. I looked at the coach. He could have been like doing something crazy, and I wouldn't even remembered it.
Yeah.
But I went out there, actually had a tackle or two, so I think that was, kind of all culminated to that, all our hard work.
Yeah.
And, some of the trials,
running out of the tunnel and stuff. I don't think you guys
so
understand.
Memorable.
There's in Ohio State Stadium. There's over 100,000 people.
About
in there?
105, 110,000.
That's a lot of people. So when you're out there, if you do get on the field, luckily we were both fortunate enough to get on the field at one point or another, and yeah, it's crazy. Especially we both played in the spring game quite a bit, and when you're out there for the first time, it's nothing like high school. You look up and you look around and you're like, oh my God. People don't even seem real anymore because they're just these little specks looking all around. But no, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Nick had several big accomplishments on the team. Some of, just the two of ours together that were really cool is losing your black stripe, which means really that you're making really big strides on the team, and that
you're
officially a Buckeye at that point. So those moments were really cool for us. I would say in terms of my most proud moment, probably, and this wasn't even a time that I played. It was during Army week. We had, Army runs the triple option offense, and so I was actually tasked to go on scout team and play one of their better slot positions, which, this guy gets the ball a lot. So I was actually playing offensive scout at the time, and they just needed somebody that was dynamic and could move. And I had to run up and block, crazy big linebackers and stuff every single play. This stuff was definitely hard on my body, and I dislocated my shoulder and then, actually sublexed it, which means it pops out and then slides back in several times that week, which was extremely painful. And yeah, during that week I ended up we ended up beating Army, obviously. And I got the game ball for that week, which was really cool. So just to be able to, contribute in some way, even though I wasn't on the field at that point, it was cool to see that, I was getting recognized for my hard work and for, contributing to the team success. So that was really cool. And then now I want to ask Nick, what was one of the, funniest moments, whether it's embarrassing, just funny overall, or funniest memory on the team?
Oh man, that's tough. I think one that stands out. So for me, anytime I think about a memory, I think of camp. Because it seemed like it was the longest time period in my entire life.
It's 2 or 3 weeks long, but it feels like you're there for
like a year in
eternity.
So we'd always bus over to Coffee Field from the Woody Hayes Center. We'd bus over to a small field that's fenced up. It's just rugged, no turf, obviously, just grass field. So we'd always get bussed over there. We're in full pads already. We're we're ready to go. So as soon as we step foot on the field, we're getting ready, practice lines and stretch lines, etc. So we're getting on the bus, and guys, you know, hated it by about like day 10, you know, 11, 12, you know, like you still had another week.
It's definitely rough.
So we're sitting there, everyone's just like holding their pads, or just like this, or like going through it on the bus. But I always remember, you know, we'd be driving over, and guys would be standing there. We'd be going through an intersection. They'd be like, "Flip this MFer, please! For the love of God, get us out of here!" Like, just be screaming out the window. We even had someone who took their notepad and wrote "help" on the side and put it on the side of the bus, and like just like try to get anybody, you know, any other civilians out there to come help us or knock us off course so we didn't make it to the practice field. So I don't know why that always sticks out to me, but
during fall camp, people start doing the funniest stuff. Like, people start acting up because, like, when you're trapped, I mean, you're living in a hotel for a certain period of time, and you're practicing from, you know, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night. Like, you're going all day. People start getting loopy and funny. Like, things just get really funny during that time period. So that's hilarious. That's definitely, that's also one of my, I would say, top memories.
Can you think of any others, or?
I would say, like, okay, so this one's not really, like, embarrassing because it was more of, like, a group thing that happened to us. But this one's kind of funny as well. We, you know, I played safety, so I was in the safety room, and one of safeties at the time, I think somebody skipped a class, or somebody
no bueno.
Somebody did something that got us in trouble. And, you know, at Ohio State and at most schools, like, if someone gets in trouble, everybody's accountable for it. So yeah, someone skipped class and did something wrong, and we were already on thin ice for something else with our coach. So basically, this was also, I want to say, like, right before camp or during camp, basically at a time where we were exhausted. Like, we really couldn't do any more physical punishment because we had already been, you know, we were on thin ice. Like I'm saying, we were done. Our legs don't even move anymore. So the coach really wanted to, like, make us do up downs or run or do something, but he knew that if he were to make us do that, it's going to make us perform worse at the next practice, and it's just not going to help the team at all. So he was trying to find a way to essentially, like, you know, make us accountable and punish us for like, you know, somebody missing a class or whatever we had messed up at. And I remember he took us out into the indoor field, and there were people out there, so he was like, "No, we can't do it around here." So brings us onto a separate field in the way back, like where nobody can see us. We all had to line up literally, like, in a row, and I'm thinking we're about to start running or something. He's like, "All right, everybody lay down." So we all have to, like, literally, we're laying flat on our stomachs, and then he just has us start barrel rolling down the entire field. Like we're legit barrel rolling, like when you're a kid and you just start rolling down a hill. Like, that is literally what we were doing. Like, that was our punishment.
Full pads, right?
Yeah, like, just straight up go out there and just start barrel rolling until, like, we would get, you know, dizzy or whatever.
And I remember, like, seeing it from a distance, like walking in, because you have to walk in through the, you know, the indoor practice area. But I kind of see, you know, there's like a door open. I see guys rolling. I'm just like carrying my pads, and I'm like, damn, like, I don't know. I can't see who that is, but that sucks. And then he's like,
it was bad.
Coming back. He's got like turf all over his face.
Yeah, everyone's just like, we're all dizzy. Like we're told to get up. Everyone's like stumbling around and stuff. So that was hilarious. That was like one of the, like, even me and my other walk-on friends that were doing it with me, or like all the safeties like that were there at that time, we were all just like laughing because we were like, all right, like, you know, we're definitely not making this mistake again, because it actually sucked. Like, you do not want to go barrel roll for, like, first of all, it's a little bit tiring, and second of all, you're hot and dizzy, and it makes you want to puke and stuff. So it's actually kind of a good punishment if you guys are any of you guys are coaches out there and you need some extra fuel. So I would say that was one of the funniest random punishments we got. But yeah, we have probably
so many others.
We probably have like unlimited amount of funny stories that have happened throughout that time. But we don't want to make this video too long. We just want to get you guys a couple of our funny random experiences. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys drop some questions for us. Drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Me and Nick are here to help you guys. We're trying to, you know, spread information about college football and walk-on stuff in general. So let us know what you guys want to see next, and make sure you subscribe. Follow him on Instagram at @NickSeamy_. Follow me on Instagram at ClayRat. Ask us questions. We will see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, buddy.